How's it going? Welcome back to JamesChats. Today I'm going to be showing you all how I modded this Mattel football game to look like the scanner from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yes, I know I am finally continuing my Star-Lord cosplay. I had to table it for like 5 months because I couldn't afford it. Finances got a bit tight for a little bit there, but I'm back and I am very excited to continue working on this cosplay. Now this scanner actually only had about 30 seconds of screen time, but it really jumped out to me. And since I'm kind of going all out with this cosplay, I thought, you know what? Why not? I need to have the scanner that barely has any screen time because it's freaking cool. Here's what you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need the Mattel football game. It originally came out in 1977, but it was remade in the year 2000, which is what this one is, and they are virtually indistinguishable. In fact, the 2000 version is the one they use on screen. You can tell because there's these two switches. I scored this on eBay for $20, but the price does fluctuate, so just keep an eye out, look around, don't buy the first thing you see. Try to find one that is around the $20 range. Obviously, it doesn't need to be working because you're going to be tearing all the innards out and replacing it with a phone, which leads me to the next thing you're going to need, which is a Samsung Galaxy S2 or S3 or equivalently sized phone. I luckily just had my old Galaxy S2 laying around and it was perfect for the job. But I'm sure you can find them for super cheap on eBay. Next, you're gonna need the mod kit that adds these funky little doohickeys to the outside of the game, making it his scanner. It comes with a resistor and some weird arm thing. I don't know exactly what they are. They're like electronic components that you would get for something. I really don't know what they are, but someone figured it out and included it in this mod kit, as well as some replacement stickers and the digital file that plays in a loop on the phone screen on the inside of the mod. You're gonna need a glue stick and absolutely a Dremel. This was the most of this project. All right, on to the process of modding this game. So I started by opening the game and removing all of the internal components. From there, I started dremeling out all of the excess plastic. And disclaimer, be careful when using a Dremel. This is not a safe thing, okay? Wear eye protection and just use caution because things can go horribly wrong when using a Dremel. Okay, disclaimer, it's dangerous. It's a tool, it's a power tool, and you can chop off fingers and do a lot of damage, okay? So just be careful. This included dremeling around the screen, cutting out the battery compartment, and sanding down all of the buttons. I took the blue buttons out altogether and kept the red and orange buttons, then salvaged the switches from the circuit board, which also required sanding down. I then had to further prepare the mod kit by using the Dremel to remove unwanted metal bits. Further disclaimer, use caution when doing this. I was going very, very slowly because you can break Dremel bits. Stuff can shoot into your eyes. Also, wear eye protection. I just really want to put big disclaimers on this video because I don't want anyone getting hurt after watching this. Just be careful. For this, you want to remove half of one of the cylinders because it's shorter than the other in the mod, one of the mounting brackets, and then both of the little pins on the end. All right, now that that's done, let's move back to the game itself. Next, I installed the buttons using some black gaff tape. Side note, you know how I took out the blue buttons before? Well, I realized after I had everything put together that I could actually still use the bottom two blue buttons. Editing James here with a side note. Upon reviewing the scene, I found that you can never actually see the blue buttons because they are covered up by his thumb, but it also appears that they might not be there. So while it's unclear, I would opt for leaving the blue buttons out altogether. Once those were in place, I used hot glue to connect the pieces of the mod kit and attach them to the game. After everything was in place, it was time to start weathering the scanner. This is where I discovered that hot glue might not have been the best choice, so maybe pick something a little bit stronger. It works now, it just kind of popped off when I was weathering it. For weathering it, I used diluted black acrylic paint and paper towels, which is kind of like the go-to method for weathering props. It's pretty straightforward. You just put some black paint on there and wipe it away with a paper towel, and the black kind of seeps into any crevices and cracks, making it look like it has been well used. Finally, I taped the football screen in its slot, placed the phone, shoved some paper towel in the bottom to push the phone up as much as possible, and close the battery compartment. And there you have it. That is how to mod the Mattel football game to look exactly like the scanner from Guardians of the Galaxy. And I must say, I'm very happy with how this thing turned out. Like, it really does look the part, and it was quite easy. It was kind of shocking how fast I finished this thing. Like, it was like less than 5 hours, and it was done. Do keep in mind that I'm still very new to this whole cosplay prop making thing, and this is literally my second time ever weathering something, so it could probably look better in the weathering department, and I'm probably gonna go back and weather it again just to really solidify it. Oh, it's happening. This Star-Lord cosplay is really coming together. I love all of the accessories and the props. I'm just, you know, I'm really into this. I'm really into this. If you haven't seen them already, you can check out how I did these props. We got the Walkman, which is a mod of a toy, and then the Element Blaster, which is also a mod of a toy. And stay tuned for the repainting of this Star-Lord helmet. I know in my last video where I made this, I said that this would be the next thing, but timing-wise, it didn't quite work out. And some of you may have caught this little guy hanging out in the corner of the video. This is the Be Awesome mixtape necklace that I make and sell on orchard.com. Get that promo link in the description down below. If you like what I do here and you want to support what I'm doing with these video makings and stuff, then I encourage you to pick one of these up. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section down below, who else should I try to cosplay down the line? I'm taking suggestions now, and maybe down the road I'll do another cosplay with a whole bunch of cool accessories and videos and whatnot. Let me know, comment section down below. If you want, you can give the video a thumbs up, you can subscribe to the channel, you can watch some of my other videos, including these other props, and you can hit me up on social medias right there. All right, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.